Hey there everyone, this is Cody Wood with CowboySpot coming to you from Casper, Wyoming. Over the last month and a half or so since our website launched, you've heard a lot of us talk about, how we want to benefit our industry, how we want to grow the industry from the inside out. And I figured we'd take a second just to kind of break that down specifically of how we envisioned that happening and what our plan is to do that. There's a lot of different areas inside our Western and Ag world, but today we're just going to specifically talk about the rodeo world and how rodeo contestant can benefit their life just by using CowboySpot in a social network site. So if we get started here, looking again specifically at a rodeo athlete. This rodeo contestant, let's say he's a 20-year-old bull rider, maybe a 20-year-old barrel racer, whatever the case may be, has gone out and signed up 10 of their friends or family directly to CowboySpot in their direct down leg. What those folks would then go on to do, tell a couple more people, just the same story that we've told you before, but as you see it here in a different format. So this person had 10 people in their tier 1, which then turned into 26, then 50, then 60, then 30, and their down leg has grown. All right, at this point, they're now making $150 a month, every month, on their CowboySpot debit card on the last business day of each month. Now, $150 a month might not seem like an astronomical amount to most people, but when you're telling somebody that they can make an additional $1,800 a year just from using a social network site, that's when things really start to change. Okay, and then when you're looking at this individual, again, let's say a 20-year-old barrel racer who does nothing but love barrel racing, is going to go to as many events as he or she can. So if you're making $150 a month, whether you're using it for gas money, entry fees, whatever the case may be, you can average, most likely, at least one more rodeo a month, maybe even 2 more rodeos a month. So what's that going to do for you? Okay, one, you're going to be able to have the opportunity to win more yearly in dollars, win more money in general. Your performance is going to increase as you're going to more events and being able to participate in more events, so you're going to become a better athlete in general. But the biggest aspect is you're going to be able to sponsor yourself in a sense. Okay, you have the ability to promote your CowboySpot ID number, whether it be through your shirts, your apparel, whatever the case may be. Now, I'm not saying to not go out and find other sponsorships from other people, because those sponsorships are huge and what a lot of rodeo athletes live and breathe off of. But let's say you're this 20-year-old that's never gotten out there, hasn't been able to win their card or what have you, and they're just looking for an opportunity. This gives them the opportunity to make that little bit extra income to get down the road, to either get to a bigger sponsorship or to just continue to support themselves. Now again, I'm not saying to not take on a sponsorship in general, but at the end of the day, when it comes to that, if you have to retire or if your performance devalues in any way, those dollars stop coming in. All right, with CowboySpot, as you begin to build your down leg, these income dollars are going to come in every month, month after month. Okay, so whether you retire or whatever the case may be, you can always reassure that those dollars will be coming in. Okay, so that is directly how you're going to support and advance your career for being a rodeo athlete just by using CowboySpot. Now, we're taking that same athlete and they're going on to enter more of these rodeos. So then how is that going to trickle down and affect our entire rodeo world, our entire industry as a whole? All right, so whether you're a stock contractor, the rodeo committee in general, a judge, an announcer, a barrel man, a bullfighter, whatever the case may be, you're going to see a benefit from people being able to enter more rodeos. All right, so if you're a stock contractor, for example, and you have 200 more entries a month at each one of your rodeos, that's going to be an average about 16 head more per rodeo that you're bringing. Okay, at $25 a head charge, at 16 per rodeo, that's an extra $400 per rodeo, $1,600 a month that one stock contractor is now making. All right, now if you go down from a rodeo committee perspective, that same 16 more people per rodeo at $100 entry fees, that's $1,600 in top line revenue that those rodeo committees will now be bringing in. Let alone the fact, again, if you're a bullfighter, a judge, announcer, the more numbers that you have coming in, the more dollars that you can expect to earn per rodeo. All right, but then when you really start to look at it, how it can really benefit the rodeo world is when you really drill down to the associations themselves. Let's take any state association, any amateur state association that's just looking to improve. All right, so that same state amateur rodeo association, let's say they have 800 members. Those 800 members, they push out the CowboySpot, to encourage them to use it as their communication network. Say 100 of those sign up directly. 100 then turns into 350, 500. The story as the down leg grows. All right, in this scenario, they would be making $1,265 every month. That is over $15,000 a year that would be coming in continuously to that rodeo association. Now let's look at the benefits of how that would benefit each association that was to do this. Okay, so not only would you have a higher level of communication directly with inside your association just from using CowboySpot in general, but then you would also start to have more entries per rodeo, which we've already shown. The overall money won in a season would automatically increase as more entry dollars come in, as more contestants come in. You'd start to break records in that front. You'd have more money going towards added money, going towards awards at the end of the season, most likely added rodeos throughout the year. And then at the end of the day, if you have 800 members in your association, and let's just say, 200 of them are entering one more time a month, that is $20,000 in entry fees that would be coming in during the rodeo season that you did not see before. So this is a direct reflection of what we envision CowboySpot to be, what we hope that will turn into and improve not only the rodeo world, but then as you can see this affecting anywhere in the horse industry, ranching, farming, music industry, whatever the case may be. Thank you for taking the time to watch our video, and stay tuned as we'll be having more coming out here shortly. Thanks, have a good day.